Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now, I am still working away on this book, okay. I want to show you, it's going to be a needle sewing book thingy, but not so much a sewing, but it's a needle book. So this is what I ended up with on the front of it, okay. I love it, I think it's beautiful. I put this piece across the back and got those tiny little things. I hung my little sewing machine on there with a bulb pin. And I put this button on, and I'm getting ready to put that around there when I finish the inside bit, which I've got tucked under there, so you can have that as a closure, okay? Now, I'll say that in a minute because I'm in the middle of doing this at the moment. I haven't actually put this page in yet, but I've got this piece here that is crooked. I can see that now. This is a really good piece of wool. Fabric is very thin, beautiful piece. I've got velvet across there. I have put little bulb pins in there. They for either decoration or people can use them, whatever. I'm coming along here now doing tiny little yellow stitches and hiding all that in the wool, which I really like the idea of that, because you can go along in here and just make your little stitches, because I'm making a little pocket to put on the front of this, because I thought I was only going to do, I hope that's going to be over in the right place there when it closes. Yeah, I might just take a tiny bit more off that. I thought, well, you know, what's the point of having something that's empty? I don't want an empty book. So I thought, well, I'll put something in there, make it more interesting, you know, if somebody wants to buy it. Right, now, so we've got a bit of sewing on this. There's a bit of me work about. So I've done hand sewed all of it. There's no machine sewing because my machine's sitting under whole heaps of poles of beads over there. Well, the beads are sitting in it. I round it in their boxes, so. And I probably should have started up there, but I didn't, so what are you going to do about it? But the thing is too with this, I'm thinking I'm going to go along and put, if I put stitches across the top there, it'll be for decoration, but it also might stop putting something in there, I don't know. We'll try this. We'll go down in there and come up here close by, right? Now if I put long ones and only short ones on the back, maybe something won't get caught down in it. What will that look like? I don't think I want to do that. That's just, I've decided that's now straight away. That's not what I'm after at all. Okay, just unthread that. I want to leave it like it is, the top bit. So I might do another stitch there and fasten that down. So I've found a lot of things in here this morning that I can complete. So I'm going to be doing that for a while now. I want to do that. I'll still do my series ones. Oh dear, that was a silly person driving that car, wasn't it? Anyway, so I want to be able to finish some of my things. So that's what you're going to be watching me doing, some of that. Okay, so I'll just put that back into the inside somewhere in there and end it off. Get in under there and cut that off. That's very good. I tipped all my beads on the floor. Tipped all my beads on the floor this morning. I didn't actually tip them, they've jumped down off the table. I had all these, look, sorted out in pockets of colours, and now they've got little bits of paper and lace and things, you know, because hubby picked it up with the, I'm going to have to take them out and tip them out of there and go through and clean them all up now. That made me cry nearly, but I didn't. I didn't cry. Oh dear. Anyway, so we're going to come down here and we're going to do this other side because we haven't done this other side yet. We're just going to sew up along there, so that'll be stitched down, and then this can be a pocket. Now make sure that I pull it reasonably tight because I don't want things falling out of it. You know, you just don't want that, do you? Go under here. Now I'm not even in the shot, sorry about this. Well, I'm doing this so it's, because this is so thick, this nice bit of wool. It's a nice bit of wool blanket. It's beaut. Yeah, and I sewed a little flower on. because I do love a bit of decoration, as you well know me. Got to put some decoration on. So this is not going through the other side, and that's good. I did go round and round about trying to figure out what exactly to put on the front part of it, but I think what I've come up with is what I like. Well, I like it, so that's what I'm having on there, see, because I like it, what I've done. Now there's a few little stitches, and that's good, because that gives it a little bit of decoration, doesn't it? And then I'm going to cut that off under there, so hopefully it's not going to go anywhere. Now, one day down, back in old days, I made cut out some of these little booklets. So I've got a little booklet, and I'm going to put that down in there, so you can write on there what a few bits and pieces if you want to write something on it. And cut that off there a bit, okay, and just put that little bird in there. And there's a little booklet in there for further future use. Now we've got this piece here on the back. I bought this the other day, this really good long bit of stuff from Vinnie's. I didn't know what I was going to do with it, and it's actually quite, it's sort of stretchy-ish. Well, anyway, I'm going to use that to fasten my, it's closed, okay? So you can pull it around there like that and close it. It's not easy to get on and off, and you don't want it to be, because I do not want it to be falling apart. So I'm going to, I have a thing about this falling apart thing, don't I? I'm going to sew this on here. The closures, I cannot come up with the idea for the closures. I have a lot of things that I could do it with, but I just could not think of what to do it with. So anyway, so we've got that bit, a couple of stitches on there first. Right. And I've got this little square, and I thought, save putting anything too tricky on there, I'll do the square, but I might just give this a bit more of a stitch, just to give it, just for safety's sake. Righto. Cut that bit off, there's a bit long. I don't want to cut that too much of that back, because I want that to be under the square. Oh dear, I hope that's in the right place. Does it look like the middle? It looks like the middle to me. Okay, it's the middle. In reality, I would only have to put one stitch or two on this, not 95, but I have a bad habit of doing that. I just can't help myself, and that's okay. Well, forgive me, won't we, for that? Right, so this is going to have to go through both pieces of wool without coming out the other side. It does look like it could be a tiny bit towards the top. Could be a tiny bit towards the top. Anyway, I did measure it, but then like I had it pinned on there, and I've been faffing about here, so we're trying to get it organised. So I suppose that's why it's like this. I'll just show you some things. I was gonna, I have a couple of ideas, so might make one around the idea. So I've got a few other things there too. So I've got some pieces I'm going to put together, make some little bags out of. Maybe to put your phone in or something. Now that's hanging on there good, unless you're going to get it and try and pull it off. That wouldn't be a good idea, you know, like I was just doing. And better roll this back up. It's coming undone the other end now. Come on, that's very handy, that piece of stuff. I seen it, I thought, gee, that's good. It's a nice little thin piece of trim. I've got a box up there with other in it, but I should put some elastic around that maybe, I don't know. So then that hooks around there like so. Right, that's good. I think it goes well. What's it doing up there? What on earth am I doing? Oh, this is moving. Here we go, wait a minute. Ah dear, how did that get over there? It's just messing up on me, isn't it? Look, it's got to go that way. It is going that way. Righto. Maybe I should sew that pin down. It seems like it wants to go off somewhere. This is a look it looks vintagey, but it is not. So I'm not saying that's a vintage button because I wanted something light. I found these really nice, but they're too heavy. That's way too heavy. That one there's not bad, but they're just way too heavy to put on that, so we haven't got those on there. Now, I've got this bit. I'm going to open it. Hey, that's cool. It worked really well, that. I'm going to put one on the other one too because I haven't got a latch on it yet. So I'll put one on the other one. So we need to put this in here, right? And I've got a little button that says handmade, so I'm going to put that up there. I don't know, as a decoration somewhere in a minute, all right? Now, I don't know. I think I might put this in now because I don't know what else I will put in here. I know I'm going to add some needles to it because people need to have a few needles. And I'm glad I bought this thing the other day because every bit of fluffing creation is getting on here. It's just blowing on out of the air. It really is. And if you don't believe me, look at your fans one day. People will see that, you know how we have the fans to keep us cool. They get all the fluff in that cord in them, don't they? And they builds up really bad. Look at the fluff that's on that, and I just wiped that over. But anyway, I'll just keep brushing it. But then I don't want it to get sticky and other things stick to it, because that's an issue too. Now, what was I thinking? I know, I'm looking for my bag with my tassels in it. I have a bag here. I really do have a bag with me tassels in it. Tassels. Because I don't really need to make any because I've got enough. All I've got to do is find them. So nobody panic about this because I think I didn't. I put them in a bag, I'm sure I did. So they're not in a box, they're in a bag. Sonya? What'd you do with them when you put them in the bag? Brilliant. I know, I need that. What did I do when I put them in the bag? Tassels. That's not it. I used that today. I did. That scared me, but I used it. I thought, oh dear, that's not the same. I only did it out of the parcel because I hadn't even unwrapped it yet. I bought it probably a year or two ago, a while back, and I hadn't even unwrapped it. And I have got some beautiful tassels in a baggie. Ah dear, I had it this morning, but I have been around and round in this room because I've looked for so much stuff, and I found a lot of good stuff too. Where did I put them? Oh crap. Oh, here they are. Sorry about that swear. That was bad. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I used this morning. It's one that's handy for you if you can't grip things. You clip that on to keep it stored, and when you let go it goes back in, which is a good thing because the other yellow one I had didn't. But I just unwrapped that and I found it really big for me. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I've got it now, and I've undone it and it'll be fine. I'm not going to be cutting. I cut out, can't even see what I cut out with it, but it's something I did. Anyway, there's tassels. Right, back to the tassels. So I'm going to have a tassel on this, right? I've got I've got a big orange one. No, don't want that. I'm going to use one of these because I had a thing of braid. Oh, that's not good. That's stuck to it. I had a thing of braid and I cut these off because it was really wide and gawky, big looking thing, and I didn't think I'd ever use it on anything. So, get the tassels out. I maybe should put them in a bag on their own. I remember picking them up yesterday and putting them away because I wanted to use them. I'll cut them off the thing. That's a nice one, isn't it? So is that. I do like this cream one. I want something that's going to go nice on there. This is nice. I'm thinking beads as well. I'm thinking it's a few beads too. I'm thinking beads. Them. I've got that nice big one there. I have. And these are tiny weedy ones, look. Yeah, they're not really, they're insignificant, those little fellas. So, what I need to do, look, this is a bit straggy, isn't it? I suppose I could cut it, but then that did, I don't want to do that because I like it what it is. I could cut it there, you reckon? And then it wouldn't be so frayy. Does it matter if it's free? I don't know. I just want to hang it on the back here somewhere with a bead on it or something, just for decoration. What about one of these? These are too short and they're insignificant too, aren't they? I wonder if this will go up through here. Right. How? I don't know. Push it in there with the needle or something. How about the really thin crochet hook? I wonder if that'd fit through there. What about this? Oh, I've got an idea. Hang on. I think I figured it out now. Right. You put your cotton in this, don't you? And then you take it through there. Is that going to work? Am I going to like it? We'll find out, I guess. We'll see. Okay. I've got no idea how long this video's been going for, but the one before that was cut because I had a 2 minute short. It was 2 minutes. Now, you're going to hook this. And go through there. And through here. And take it through the bead. I think I want something a bit better than this gold. And I don't want a gold bead, do I? But I did it. But I don't want a gold bead. Because that's just not right. Because it doesn't go with the other colour things. And because they're... Oh, that's a nice one. See, that's a nice one on there. That white thing. Right, let me see now. What have we got here? Squeaky chair. There we go, we'll find something nice on there. And I think I'm going to cut that tassel. I think it's too long. I do have more. Can't find them just now because I'm a bit busy, but look, I found me chalk. I'm going to be able to trace around my shapes, which I found them as well with me chalk. Right. Okay, because I can never make a shape like I was trying to do the other day. So this can go, this can get cut off, okay? I don't want to muck it up. Because then you can make your own too. I'm going to cut it on something down here so I can put it in the bin in a minute. There's a lot of little flakes everywhere for me. I'm just going steady. Okay. I'm just going steady with it. Alright. I put them in the bin. Good. That's good. That's got that. I don't need that long. See, that looks a little bit better, doesn't it? It's not that long now. There's a few of them still. There's only a couple of bits that's a bit longer. So now I picked up the blunt scissors to do it with. Right, so now I can thread some beads on, can I? Hope so. There's stuff in, one's in here that I've never used. Of course I haven't used them, they're still here, but you know what I mean, I've still got some here that I should have did something with many times, but haven't done anything yet with them. Right, oh, there's a bell. That's the wrong colour. We don't want that colour. Oh, these are nice, aren't they? But they don't go with that. Ah, that's not right. How about this one here? And that's not going to fit through that hole, is it? See, I was thinking too these would be good, but they got a little tiny. That's a nice one. I don't know if that'll fit through there. No, it will not. If it doesn't go through that thing, it's not going to go through there, is it? Can't put the silver one on. We've already been through that. How about a frog? Well, that's ducky, isn't it? Put a frog on. He'll look really cool. I have a look at that. Oh, he'll look neat. Oh no, he's a bit funny. He's a bit scary looking, isn't he, really? I can put him up there. I don't know about the frog. What about the Oh, what about the mushroom? Let's put the mushroom on. I'm not real sure about the frog. It's a little bit scary looking. I'll put a mushroom on. Can we go back through that? Come on. Yeah, because I've got more mushrooms in there. I've got a few mushrooms. And then I've got this nice square thing. I like this. It's got the same colours as that one won't go on. So there you go. You're not going to fit him. You'll have to do that. That's better. I like that one. Mushroom won't go on, Sonya. How about one of these? I might put it on first because it's open, really open, the end of it. And the colour's good. Colour's really good. I like the colour. Just going to nick this one out, this thing out of here. That's a gold one. I don't want that. I've gone straight. I'm off. I'm straying off on it. Come back. Sonya, please come back. Okay. I've been wandering off there. What was my mind thinking? The orangey coloured one. Where did it go? There it is. And then I have this one. So maybe I could do it in the middle. Maybe I could do something with it in the middle of it. It's a shame I haven't got two of those, because I'd like to put two of the same. I don't have two of those. Will that matter? Maybe I should just give it two. That's not going to fit through there anyway, that little one. I'm sure it's not. There we go. Not going to fit. Righto, let's go with this one. That one first. I hope that shouldn't go down over there. It doesn't. That's good. This one can stop it from going any further than that. Come on, you can get down there. You did a minute ago, I'm sure. Well, that's an easy way to make a tassel, isn't it? This is the pieces coming out from the top of it. I cut that a bit of fray bits off there. Okay. You've got no idea how long it's been taking me to make this. It's okay. I'm cool. I like to do good things. I like to do interesting things. This is needing another bead. I think I need another bead there. I do. I think I need another bead. It feels like I need a small, but I can't because they're not going to fit on it. That's the trouble. It's not going to fit over the thing, is it? This shiny one. No, it doesn't sort of work either, does it, for me? I don't think. I'll try it and see what happens. Righto. Sorry about the state of my hands. Well, that isn't too bad. What do you reckon? I might tie that. I might sew that on. I'm going to sew that on there. So much. Well, I can cut the orange tassel back too now, which I could do that to put on one after if I need to do that. And these, can I put these back in that bag? Maybe they should go in their own bag. Okay. So I'm going to put. Don't know if I need another page in here. I might put another page in yet. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. But I want to find the back of this because I'm going to put this on here. I'm going to sew it on, and I suppose if you really wanted to take it off you could, but I don't know why you would do that because it needs to be there. Everybody needs a tassel on their book. Yes, they do. Can't get that off there. I don't want that big knot. I do not want that big knot. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off here and I'm going to put a different thread. I'll find some other thread. Just got to scratch my eye now. Sorry about this. Hope I don't be allergic to any of this stuff in this room. I probably am. I'm always. I find myself getting itchy a bit after being there. Well, I suppose all the fluff and everything that's about. You don't think this is too. I don't think it's too busy either myself. No, I don't. I was going to say that, but I do not. I like it. I do like it. Piece of thread, Sonya. A bit of thread up here. Where's the yellow one I had? In the bin? It's not in a bin at all. It's in a box. Dear oh dear oh dear. I don't know. Maybe daylight savings upset me. I don't know what I'm doing. My nail polish is all falling off. I bought some more because I like this one. It dries in an hour. And I've got to get around to doing them, but it only takes an hour for it to dry, and that's really good because I don't have the patience to sit still. Not an hour, a couple of minutes, I mean to say. What is wrong with me? Anyway. Oh dear. Never mind. We'll be right, Sonia. We'll be right. Okay, so I'm going to sew this on with this here thing. I could put a piece of what's the name on it, but I don't want to do that, like a ring or something to hold it on. But I don't think I want to do that. I think I'll just sew it on there because it's, you know, it's a sewing thing, so it's okay to have a few stitches about. Oh, there it goes. Unthreaded. It's unthreaded. So you need to do a couple more stitches. Then you need to sew in your page, Sonia. So I should be able to do that, but I think I might do another page. So I might have to cut out another page. And then I might have to go. I'm not going to put them in my Etsy yet till I get finished some more. I've got a lot of things that I'm going to be making, so I want to do a bit more first because this is not actually finished. And I don't want to put anything in there that wasn't finished. There we go. That would be wrong, wouldn't it? I've got to put a closure on that one that I have done, so this will be 2 when I do this one. So I'm going to do some bags. They might be mostly suitable for you. They will have my embroidery on them, and they will be very unique. You will not find anything about like this, okay? Won't find anything like these things that I'm doing. Now I do love that. Don't you think that looks gorgeous? This is the thing to put in your sewing. I'm going to put a few pins in there in a minute. So this is the other one, so I've got to put one of them loopy things around that as well yet. It's got a bit of stuff in it, this one. It's got a good bit of stuff, and it hasn't got a big tassel, but it's got that little tassel, so I don't need to worry about doing that one. Now I'm going to put another page in here. Don't know how long I've been going for, but I think I'll do that and then I better go. Need some more of this. I've got a big heap of this. I used to do a bit of wool embroidery, so I've got a big heap. Different, lot of tiny difference in the colour probably, but not that much that you'd notice it because they would have been made at a different time. And you got to be careful too because the little bugs will get in there and chew it up, which I always try to make sure that none of them's got little holes in them like that. But look at this, it's just fluff. It collects it, fluff, flat out fluff. Now that's just there, look. Oh my goodness me. You're just going to make it, Sonia. Okay, we'll move that. You don't want to cut that up. I'm going to try and cut it with the scissors. I think I'll be okay to do that. I think I can judge along here to do it the same size. And this will be enough pages. Definitely. I mean, I'll put some needles in here, but I think this is plenty. Although, well, see, I've got a small book that I use for myself. Now, I think I need to make a bigger one because I'll show you what I've done here because I've collected up needles and I've got elastic band around mine, pretty basic. But then I've got all these, I've got in them, but I've also got all these everywhere, see? Some people don't use a multitude of needles, but I do, see, and I haven't even got these in the book because I don't have anywhere to put them, so I might make myself a new one of those. Right. So as long as this doesn't come out the side and it still closes because of the closure. Now this is beautiful, isn't it? This is a nice fat book. And it's got, oh yes, it's going to fit around there. It's going to fit around there so good. I might have to just give it another little snip. Get a tiny bit more off it so it doesn't hang over the edge, okay? So we'll do a little bit off the ends of both pages so they don't get over the side bit. Now there's not going to be another one like this because that's not a good idea to have too much. You can have thickness in it, it's going to be awesome. I should have cut that with that thing, shouldn't I? Made sure it was straight. But it means moving moving everything off the table to do that. And I don't have time for that. I know, I'm pretty slack, aren't I? Sorry about this. I'm going to take some off there. I'm going to take some off here. Eyeball it, and I'm thinking it's going to be alright. I hope it is. And then I'm going to put this into here like that. Because when you fold it over, it'll all push over. That's good. That's really good. All I've got to do now, which is not much, but it is, when you think about it, you've got to sew it in. And I've got to make sure I get that in the right place. Because I do not want that to be wrong. Sewing it in there. That's flash that for a needle book, isn't it? But that's all right. We need something nice to put our needles in, don't we? Let me see where the middle is. This is covered with hot glue, this boss name. So that's not quite 7 inches. So the middle's going to be 3.5 and a bit. Because this is not quite 7, so it's not quite 3.5. Okay, so you want to go back 1 point, I suppose. One there, maybe. We like how Sonya measures. It's so I know what I'm doing. You do yours how you do yours. Please do it nicely. Measure nicely, aren't you? That's the way. And there. And now I think I've got it too far to the top instead of down to the bottom. So we need to bring it down a tiny bit. Don't take your pin out. I don't know how many times I'm going to have to sew this. Because I think I've made a mistake putting this really thick stuff in here. I do. I don't think I need to do this. It's too much. I might just put one lot and then make some smaller pieces in here as well, because that's just not going to work. It's too thick. It's way too much. This is enough, and then I'll put more. So I'm going to have my seam is going to be in line with that tassely thing. That's the best idea, isn't it? So it's going to be straight, I hope. So I've got to sew that down there. Right. Yes, that looks good. And then I can put some more in after this. I'm going to just put this in so you can't see it, okay? I'm going to hide it in under these wool bits. This sewing. And hopefully it'll be straight. Just make sure it doesn't come out. It hasn't come out the other side, so that's good. What is it about men and cars? They've got to rev them, isn't it? Can't be helped. Can't be doing them any good. I don't think. I wouldn't rev me sewing machine. Ah dear. I'm sorry about that. Poor me. Sorry, man, I'm a bit strange today. Sorry about that. But they do. They get out there and rev, and then he drives as fast as he can round the corner. One of these days, and I hope he doesn't get somebody. I really don't. A silly thing. There's already somebody run up onto the house down the road, onto their yard, because he was taking the corner too fast, and ran up over it and got stuck on a tree, which was a good thing because it didn't hit the house, I guess, because that would have made the car more of a mess. It would have made a big mess, the car. And the person's in it too, which is a bit sad. We shouldn't have... Oh, I don't understand how them things are so dangerous. Cars are so dangerous to use. They are dangerous things. Look at that. I think I might have did it all right. It's not looking too bad, is it? What do you reckon about that? Okie dokie. Okay. Now, maybe I should put a bit of this one. Maybe I just should leave it. It might be enough. Hang on. Can't help myself, can I? Where's this? I can put a bit of felt in the middle bit. Or a smaller piece. You know, like cut it but then it's still going to be thick, but that doesn't matter. Anyway, I think that is awesome. I really like that, and I hope you do too. I hope somebody will like it. Yep, I do. Isn't it pretty? I think it's pretty. Anyway, let me know what you think. I love this button. Isn't that beaut? It's mother of pearl. It's a huge one. Now, I think I better put a bit more work into this. I don't know. Only thing I need to do, I think, is put some more pages in it. And then I'm going to sit some needles in it. And then I'll show you again before I put it in my Etsy. I want to put another pocket in the back. Or just a bit of this. I don't know what to put in there. I suppose I could. Because this is going to hold. Your needles are going to be able to go into this and they're not going to go through the other side. You can put them on both sides. See? Well, I do. I think I do. Hang on a minute. I'm telling you fibs till I have a look. I think am I telling fibs? I might be telling fibs. No, look at that. See? It's caught up there because I put it through that bit. In a minute, I get it out. See, I've got my needles on both sides, and that's just a piece of what's the name? Linen. So, and I've got the needles both sides, so that's fine. Okay, you can do that. Righto. Now I need to put a thing on this one, and this is going to be awesome. It really is. Wow, I love it. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed doing that. I didn't do that much with you today. I'm sorry if I haven't done a lot, but you'll probably see this on Thursday. Yep. See, when you put, I was going to show you what I was going to put around with it. Just a quick look. Quick look at this. Let me see, where are you? Come here. I bought this a long time ago, and I really like it. It's elastic. It's elastic, ribbony stuff. Look, isn't that cool? And I thought if I put that around them, but I can't because of these ones. I can't because they've already got their stuff on them. But you know, if you started off something and you use that, you could put that around, fasten it on at the back here, and then bring it off over the top. But anyway, I got lots of colours of that, so I haven't used it because I haven't thought of anything to do with it. So we might have to go. I didn't even show you. Might have to have a use of it. What do you reckon? So it's really cool, isn't it? Look at that. Then I found a lot of my rickrack, which I'd put somewhere to use it for something, and then I couldn't find it the other day. But now I've found it, so I'm pleased about that. Okay then, everybody. So I better go now, and I will come back on here as soon as I have finished some of these, and show them to you before I put them onto my my Etsy. Yes, so I've got bags and that there to do too, so I've got to fix them. And I'm looking at working on some tiny little hexies when I find these. I found them, I was excited. I thought I'd have to go and cut them out. I thought, oh dear, that's going to take me forever to cut out little hexies. I've got this one here also. I've got these little ones, so I've got a few. I'll do some hexies to put on some things. I've got lots of ideas going out there in the world. And I said to my husband yesterday, I said, because he sees what I do all the time, but can't see really good from a distance, or up close to me. Anyway, I said, go and get your glasses and come and have a look at this, the piece that I'm working on out there. I said, and tell me what you think about it. He said, I see what you're doing. I said, you came to see it, really? So anyway, he come over and he got his glasses and he's looking at it and he said, geez, there's a lot of work in that, isn't it? And I said, yeah, you must have just thought I was slow at doing it. But anyway, so, and I do love putting work into them. I mean, well, I just do. I love this. I love this, and I've got another one going down. Got another one in process. Look at that. And I can do this one as well, can't I? Make it a slow stitch one. Or maybe I'll turn it into a bag. Just depends how many people want a needle book. Maybe nobody wants a needle book. Maybe they want a bag. See, I've got a lot of decorations in this, a lot of things in this one. Just the thing, if you would just want something really nice to give somebody or to have for yourself. I know I've pinned those in there, but that's okay. I've got this is what I needed to do. Put these on the end of them pins. while you're still here, I probably said goodbye earlier, and it might even turn off, I don't know, but I've got these little things that you put on your earrings, and I'm going to put them on these pins because the pins are there for you to have. You've got stuff there to use, but you don't want to get stuck with these pins. It wouldn't be a good look, would it? Not for me or you or anybody. So you just push them in there, okay. You just push him on. You can stay there. And I got these years and years ago. I've got metal ones too, but I don't want to be using those. I just put this on here because I don't want to get you with them, you know, if anybody buys it. And then I've got these tiny, look at them, tiny little dear little things there. But they're pretty safe, aren't they, today? These ones here I was worried about. And they should be okay. I mean, hopefully you just won't stick them in yourselves. This one here's got to have one on, I think. I used to always wear earrings, but I don't anymore. They make me ears and they annoy me. I'm really bristly today, aren't I? There's a book in that one too. Anyway, thank you now for watching again, and we'll go now and we'll find something else to do later. I'll talk to you after. Thanks for watching. Please leave a thumbs up and a like or whatever. You know what? I get the most money from your thumbs up and your sharing and things, okay? Seconds it'll take you to click on that. Because yesterday I worked out that I made $9. $9 I made last month from ads. $9. From the people that put them up there, they give me $9. But if you watch a few of them, please give me some thumbs up, please. I can make a little bit more dollars, and then I can, you know, make more videos. I suppose. I don't know if it makes much difference. I might. I used what's the name around that? It's good. That's felt, but I used me cutting. You know, those pink and shears. I should do that around there too, I think. I'll do with the pink and shears around that. Anyway, we're going again. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Stay safe. Bye.